Hey y'all, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. If you got a couple minutes today, I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful fall wreath using only products from the Dollar Tree. Welcome to my Southern Farm and Kitchen. Okay, so before I get started, I just want to show you what I'm going to use. Right here, I've got two different kinds of ribbon. I really like this plaid here. I think it's very neutral. And then I also like this. It's like a collage of fall words. I think that's really pretty. And this is the 9-foot roll from Dollar Tree. Both of them are. And it's their fall collection. So I grabbed those because I am going to make a bow. And then this is their 9-foot of ribbon as well, but this is the smaller, and it's in the polka dot and the chevron. That's going to go in my bow as well, plus probably throughout the wreath. And then this Deco Mesh, I like this. Now, once you gather this, you actually don't see it as stripes. You see just the colors, the fall colors. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. I probably will not use them all because I'm not doing a roll method for this one. I'm doing the gather, and that takes less. But I have it if I need it. So there's those. You're going to need some glue sticks. I have a big glue gun, but I cannot find any sticks for it. At least, well, I could if I went one town over, but I haven't gone over there. So I grabbed these yesterday because I do have a mini hot glue gun. So I just grabbed the glue stick. So there's that. Alright, then I also have some white Deco Mesh. This is to kind of break up the color a little bit, so it's not all just that, you know, that darker color. So it's to break it up and brighten it up a little bit. And then some decorative ribbon of any kind. This just goes throughout to give it some depth. Any color you like. I don't know yet what I'm going to use, but grab a couple of those. And then you're going to need the 14-inch frame. Dollar Tree has these, and I have a closet full because I grab them often so that I have them. So I already had that. I already had a lot of this, but make sure you grab one of those. Then grab a decorative piece for the center. I got this guy. I've been toying with the idea of not doing scarecrows this year, but there was something about him. I liked him. I thought he'd be pretty in the center of the wreath. And then this. Normally things like this I would trim off, but I'm going to play on it a little bit, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Alright, let me get started here. I'm going to show you how we gather the mesh and how this comes together. It doesn't take long to make it at all. Almost forgot to, you're going to need some pipe cleaners. Doesn't matter what they look like, what style they are, because you're not going to see them at all. So make sure you have those. Alright, now I'm going to show you how I do the gather method. And like I said, this goes a lot faster than like the ones I previously shown you, the roll ones. They take a little more time. Well, that's a pain in the patootie. Hold on. Alright. Don't worry about if it tears just a little bit on it. It'll be okay. Alright, so this is not hard at all. What you're going to do is unroll it. Just like so. And you're going to come down to the end. You're going to see. And you're just going to do it just like this. I usually do 12 to 15. And it gathers just like this. Okay? I'll show you how to do it a couple more times. And we're going to cut it. Keep it pinched in the middle. And then twist it tight right here. Like I said, don't worry about the colors of your pipe cleaners because you cannot see them. Don't worry about fluffing it. We'll fluff it when it's all done. Come in between the two that are in the center. There's 4. You're going to come into the 2 here. Bring it around. And twist it just like that. Just make sure you get it on there tight so it doesn't get loose on you later on. Just like that. That's the gather method. Now I'm going to do 2 in this color and then a white. And then 2 and then a white. But there doesn't really have to be a rhyme or reason to your pattern. Alright, thought I'd come down just a little bit lower to show you. Like I said, you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to unroll it. And usually what I do is I start gathering and I just count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we cut it. Grab our pipe cleaner. Put that around, just like so. Give it a twist. And we'll come in between those 2 centers again. It will stick together, so has its moments. Flip it over. Give it a twist. And then just slide it to it like that. There. See how that's coming together? And now with the roll method, it wouldn't have covered this much area. But with this, it gathers and it puffs out, so you're not using as much ribbon. Alright, so I'm going to come in really quick, show you how to do the white. See, it's, you know, it's got some fringes there, but it is Dollar Tree. Alright, same concept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is not a great roll, but I'm going to use it. Alright, just like that. Come in with your pipe cleaner in the center. Pull it tight. Give it a twist. Same thing, right in the middle of those 2 sections. Pull it tight like that. Slide it down. Puff it. Like I said, don't worry about those colors. That one's kind of loose, so I'm going to come back in. Give it a twist. Hold on, I'm going to twist the whole thing because I want it on there tight. Slide it down. Alright, so I'm just going to repeat that pattern. I'll have 2 of the brown and gold, a white, and then all the way down just like so. So I'm going to go ahead and get those done and then show you the next step. So you can see I'm done. All we're going to do is come in now and just fluff it up. And then we'll add the embellishments after we get it fluffed just the way we like it. And like I said, you cannot see the pipe cleaners at all once it is all fluffed up. And don't worry about fluffing it until you're done getting your gathers on there, because it's not going to be exactly the way you want it until you see it all in that perfect circle. But a lot of times you come in here and you don't, it actually does not require a whole lot of fluffing to begin with. Just in case you happen to look down and can see a cleaner, which is random and rare, just give it a poof and it'll hide it. There we go. Little pieces of fray, which is going to happen with, especially if you're using Dollar Tree mesh. Just trim it off. Give it a little haircut. Just like that. Yep. It's just the way I want it. Alright. And this guy is going to go in the middle. Okay, so with the little Scarecrow, I'm going to come in and clip his tag off. And I'm also going to clip off his little hanger, because I don't need that. And I'm just going to simply hot glue him to the center. I'm not going to create like a, you know, something to tie it with. I'm just going to glue him right to it. He'll stick there just fine. And then just make sure you got it exactly where you want it. There's no going back. Alright. Now what happens is that mesh actually just kind of jumps up and grabs that glue. And it will not come off. I've never had any problems with it coming off. I'll put it that way. Get that string off there. Be careful, because that glue is hot. What a cute little Scarecrow. There we go. Just like that. I'll give you a better view here in just a second. But he's stuck. He's not coming off. Alright, so I cut my yellow ribbon. I only had enough for 4, but that's fine because it's just an accent piece. What I'm going to do is come in. If you hear anything in the background, that's Polka Dot, y'all. And that is okay by me. Always getting inspiration from Polka Dot. Alright, I'm just going to find a spot, put it in and tie it. Give it a trim. Like I said, it's just an accent piece. And then I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to come in with the Polka Dot Burlap. I think this is really pretty. Actually, it's very pretty. And it just gives it a little bit of definition, a little bit of depth. So I'm going to cut off a piece, roughly a foot long. Now what I'm going to do is going to attempt to put that twist in the middle, just like that. Then you're going to take a piece of pipe cleaner. Now you can do this, and I have videos showing it. You can do this as you're putting the mesh on, but I kind of like to do it this way too, because I like to see where how it feels in with the piece in the center and see where you're going to need it. So I'm just going to come in. It'll get stuck too, so watch out. It'll get stuck on that mesh. I'm going to come in up underneath of it. I'm trying to show you here. Find one of those center pieces. I'll show you. Like so. It's in that double line. Give it a tie. Make sure it's really tight. So, like I said, sometimes I do put it on when I'm putting the mesh on, but I really like to see how it feels out with each individual centerpiece. you know, like the Scarecrow, before I do that. So it's just an extra step, but it's not a hard extra step. So I've got the polka dots coming through. I'm just going to give it a little ducktail. What's Paula in there cooking? Sounds so good. All right, just like that. And then this has got a little bit of wire to it. So I just kind of curl it like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and just fill it in. I'm going to do a polka dot and a chevron and a polka dot and a chevron. Ribbons in. I did the polka dot chevron. See the pattern I did here? Just every other one. If your Dollar Tree has this ribbon, I highly recommend it for any craft. It is very good ribbon. There we go. Now, I'm trying to decide if this needs a bow. I'm thinking about putting a bow right here. So I'm going to slide this out of the way. And now, what I'm going to do is take my ribbon, get something to hold it down here. I'll fold it over. It's roughly a foot long. Fold it over on itself. 1, 2. There we go. We'll cut it here. Just like that. Now, I'm also going to come in with that plaid. Believe it or not, it all goes together. Come in roughly the same. 1, 2, 3. I'm not a great bow maker. I'm not going to sit here and say I am, because I'm not, but I fake it pretty good. All right. Going to put the plaid to the back. I'm going to pinch it in the middle. And I'm going to tie it with a piece of that pipe cleaner. Make sure it's tight. Make sure you still got the pieces coming out this way. Now we're going to unfold it. Come back in with a couple pieces of the polka dot and chevron. I'm going to give it a little pipe cleaner in the center. I'm going to come down. You hear some wooing in the background. That's the Stony Ridge farmer, Josh. He's wooing back there. All right, I'm going to twist that, put it right in the center of that bow. Now, if you don't want a bow on yours, you can take it off or omit it, I guess. Just like that. Now, I'm going to take that and pull all those pieces down. Okay, so to the center of that bow, well, I'm going to get your favorite little sunflower or any kind of fall flower. This one's actually burlap. Cut the little tip off so it'll sit straight. Add some of your hot glue. Put it directly to the bow, just like that. Just adds a little definition to it. All right. Now I'm going to come in with some, is it raffia? That's how I say it. I'll come in with some raffia because it looks like straw. We're going to untie it. They really don't want you to get in it though, I can tell you that. Now, unroll it. Then you're going to take and gather a few pieces, like so. Give them a trim. Hold it together like that. Trim it up in space. Just gather it like that, and then give it a twist. You want to make this to where it's also not a permanent fixture, because like I said, before the bow, the wreath was actually done. This is just added embellishments that you can add if you want to. And I'm going to take them and just stick them in. I don't want it permanent. And it's going to cling to that Deco Mesh. And chances are it's not going to fall out, because everything clings to that Deco Mesh. So we're going to stick it in there just like that. Just throughout in certain little places. Then I'm going to grab another handful, and I'm just going to go throughout and just add some of the, call it Scarecrow stuffing. Together, I think it is so pretty. And like I said, you can omit the bow, or you know, just make it like I did where you can remove it. And of course the straw is removable as well. But I think he turned out so pretty, and I'm really happy with it. All right, y'all, if you enjoyed this video today, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, y'all, and God bless.